Welcome back to Excel with Ernest. Please like, share, and follow Techie Train on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. We are still on the Excel text functions and we'll be using different data sets with different questions to familiarize ourselves with the various functions, text-based functions. Let's get right into it. This will be the data set we'll be using to answer all the questions pertaining it over here. So let's start with question number 1. We are introducing a new function called the clean function. Now, what does the clean function do? It's better to show clean B2. Now, the question states, remove non-printable hidden characters from B2. Now, clean function essentially removes all non-printable characters. All the characters that cannot be printed, like spacebar, tabs, all those hidden invisible characters that are not shown on the screen but are there. What the clean function will do is to remove all those non-printable characters from the text and return it to us clean and clear. So now the question was remove non-printable and hidden characters from B2. So B2 being our raw text, we have to remove all hidden characters. Let's see if this will affect it. So this is the clean, then we put our B2. So the clean function essentially will clean this up, all the invisible characters that are not shown on the screen, and give it to us. So but this spacebar is shown on the screen. So all the invisible characters that are not shown on the screen, we need to clear them and return them back to us. And we've answered question number 1. Okay, let me bring this here and call it clean. Now for the second question, extract the item code A12 from C2. So we have to remove this A12 from this C2, which is the item. So to remove A12 from C2, we do something like this. We use the mid function. Let's say extract. We'll call it extract. Remember to extract or to return the smallest value. No, not that. Mid. Returns character from the middle of the text string, given a starting position and length. So this mid function is to start from a specified position and length on the cell to return it to us. So here we have our mid, and then we call the name of the cell we want to get our extract from, which is C2, which is item. Then we find the first parenthesis. We find the first parenthesis, and then we are finding that first parenthesis here. So what this is saying is that look for this open bracket on C2, then count from there to the end, then C2 minus find oh, I forgot to put a minus 1. So what this does is that the mid function here says search on C2 and find this parenthesis. So on this item, find the open bracket, then count from the beginning of the open bracket to the end, and this plus 1 means to add, because it will stop here, then this plus 1 is to add the closing parenthesis and give it to us. So this is one way of doing it, but what the question asks us now is extract the item code A12. It doesn't need this bracket, so we have to remove it. Now how do we remove it? First, come over here and put a plus 1. Then come over here and turn this to minus 1. Now what this is saying is that for this, on this cell C2, find this open bracket, then start from the letter after. This plus 1 means after the opening bracket, which is A. Then calculate from after the parenthesis and count it down to the end. Then this minus 1 states don't add this thing. It will count to the end, which is this bracket, but then that minus 1 will remove the bracket, and we have our A12 here. So this plus 1 is to start after the bracket, which is A. This minus 1 is to start to end before the bracket, which is 2. That is how we get our A2 here. So for this, there are multiple ways to get this, but this is the way we are using for this data set. And for the third question, it says replace all dash with spaces in B3. To replace all dash, like I explained in the previous video, we use the substitute because we are replacing a text, a complete text. We are not looking for exposition. So it says we should replace the dash with spaces in B3. B3 is this Mary Davis. So to substitute it, we substitute, call the B3, then list the old text, then the hyphen. After putting our hyphen, that is the old text, we select the old text, we put the new text. In a string as well, we can just put an empty space bar and then close the bracket. And as you can see here, this Mary Davis, this underscore has been replaced with a space bar. So that is the 3 questions for this data set. In the next video, we'll be answering the next 3 questions for this data set. I'll see you in the next video. NS out.